United 256, wind 0108, where we run right to pick up. Let's take off 1 right, United 256.
D. Remain vigilant. Advise on 70. Holding position signs may be obscured, remain vigilant. Advise on course heading, altitude, and...
Well, a little bit of technical issues here at the beginning of the stream. Nevertheless, welcome on board to Bronco Aviation to Helsinki, Finland, Helsinki-Vantaa Airport, made by the MK Studios for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. My friends, we're gonna have a beautiful flight from here, Helsinki. We're gonna depart here in about 30 minutes with our destination Innsbruck, Austria. Flight time for that is about 3 hours gate to gate, and it's early morning, it's winter, it's cold, -6 here in Helsinki, and we are having as well SayIntentions AI-ATC with us to help us out with this flight. So warm welcome on board, my friends. Hope you had a great weekend. Sea Aviation C67, welcome aboard. Happy to see you, my friend. Hope you had a great weekend. Well, as I said, MK Studios just released a couple of, I think, month or two, I don't know, I can't remember, I haven't been streaming lately so much, but I know they have released, upgraded this airport. And look at this stunning view, it's so good, it's so beautiful. I have never been, now I'm lying, I have been to Helsinki Airport, but only in the terminal. I can't remember, this was like 30 years ago, I think. I don't think it looked like this 30 years ago at least, but it certainly looks good now. Alright guys, so let's jump in our aircraft. We're gonna prepare the flight heading out to Innsbruck. Let's turn off the music and let's start up the aircraft. Give me just a second, I have turned off the Microsoft Simulator is on now, the sound. Alright, let's start it up, let's get out of here, and start up my flashlight. It's quite dark, it's still early morning here in Finland, so let's start up with the battery 1 and 2, and external power goes on as well. Crew supply on, ground control on. Adir 1, 2 and 3 goes on. Let's increase the overhead light, strobe setter auto, nav logo lights on, ice indication, standby compass. Let's have some brightness inside the cockpit, no smoking lights as well, and emergency exit lights are armed. Boomslang as well, sorry didn't see you. Hey Boomslang, welcome aboard, happy to see you. Also GT Gaming Fan 17, oh my god, what a name. Your content is so underrated, I always stand behind creators who put their heart into what they do. Keep pushing, you are doing great and you deserve every bit of success coming your way. Such a nice words from you, thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words, my friend. Really happy that you enjoy the streams and my videos. And Welcome on board. Beautiful airports in the yeah, it is, man. It is. It's something else. It's so good. Also, we had a little bit of issues on our last stream when we approached down into Oslo. I have updated basically like everything. I have done so many, I have checked so many things, and hopefully now everything is smooth as butter. I have zero stutters, and hopefully we have a really beautiful flight with zero issues this time. Because I haven't been really keeping up on an updates on the stuff beneath the simulator and checking the different setups and stuff. I have just rolled on as I have them for like a very long time. Aviation 667, is this iniBuilds? No, this is MK Studios. This is not iniBuilds, this is MK Studios. Alright, let's continue. We have started up the aircraft. Yeah, perfect. Let's tune on our EFB. There we have beautiful Finnair EFB. Let's import our flight. Tap to import from SimBrief. 21 minutes until our departure. Mass and balance. We're gonna load the aircraft. And should we use, I don't know, GSX boarding only. I'm not using refueling. I have always issues with that. I said that on previous stream, so let's go with, we're gonna load the fuel instantly. Perfect. Let's increase a little bit of brightness in our cockpit. Okay, constraints on. Constraints on the other side as well. Switch on the transponder to on. Set it to TA. Predictive wind shear on. Weather radar on. Looks good there. Beautiful. And let's check the METAR from out of here. Departure METAR. Let's refresh that. Boomslang, is this your first time using MK Studios? No, it isn't. I have been departing. I had this airport for Flight Simulator 2020 before. MK Studios as well. I have been departing from Finnair before. So, as I said, I have, I don't know how many, but I have several airports from MK Studios. Okay, we have, let's see, QNH is 106, so we're gonna set 1006. There we go. And let's get down into our MCDU. Go to AFC menu, receive messages, let's accept the load sheet. There we go. Let's initialize the flight. There it is, Finnair 780. Let's go to init page, init request. Flight number for this one is Foxtrot India November 780. And we have cost index of 5. Cruising altitude will be 340. You can clear out that. Let's go to wind. Wind request. Okay, we have the winds imported for our flight. Now all we need to wait is for boarding to continue. Look at that, beautiful Finnair. We are actually doing the catering stuff, refilling the aircraft. I wonder, should we take the clearance now? We can actually go to SayIntentions. We can tune in our ground frequency because there's only ground here. We don't, no delivery here. Okay. So ground frequency is 118.125. That's it. Perfect. So let's get our clearance, guys, for Innsbruck. Helsinki ground, good morning. Finnair 780, request clearance to Innsbruck.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Okay, thank you very much. Boomslang, how was this week been for you? Quite stressful, lots of to do at work. Nevertheless, it's been a good week. How about you?
Finnair 780, cleared to Innsbruck via the Koivu 4 November departure, runway 22 right. Initial climb to 4,000, departure on 119.1 squawk 4742.
There's a clearance. Clear to Innsbruck via the Koivu 4 November departure runway 22 right. Initial climb 4,000, departure on 119.1 squawk 4742, Finnair 780. Okay, let's tune that in. Initial climb 4,000 feet.
Finnair 780, read back correct.
There we go. Oh, look who's back. My friend, our dear friend Paul Major, welcome back, my friend. So happy to see you. I hope, really hope you are doing great. Welcome on board. It's been a while now. Let's see, 4742, that's it. Perfect. And we still have 3 minutes until RS is aligned. Nevertheless, we can actually prepare our flights. We're gonna go down to flight plan. Boomslang, this week has been awkward. I'm doing some Tom Hanks acting style, and my partner is the 19th girl who rejected me. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Departure 2 to right. Paul Major, good to be back. It's really good to have you back, my friend. Really nice. Let's see, Koivu for November departure. Let's insert that. Arrival into Innsbruck. We're gonna do RNAV 26 Echo arrival. Star for that is, let's see, there we have it, 92 Alpha. Insert that. Okay, boarding has begun. Now with this arrival into Innsbruck, guys, it's never all the way. This is not the ILS, it's RNAV, but it ends right here. The last like couple of, I don't know how long, it's not long between here, but you have to manage it manual. It's an offset arrival. It's not straight to the runway. When you came close here, from this, actually, I think a little bit before, you actually have lights down on the city, which helps you follow you through, so you can get aligned with the runway. Because it can be very foggy, low visibility, but it helps you to navigate, to get closer to the runway. And it's a really short runway, so you need to nail it just in the beginning. There will be no trying to bother it. It's gonna be trying to get in the front just in the beginning of the runway, just get it down as quickly as possible and to just brake. As I said, incredible approach between the mountains in the Austrian Alps, and really, I don't know which weather. It was supposed to be cloudy. We are on live weather, so it's going to be how much cloud coverage is going to be when we arrive in Innsbruck. Nevertheless, it's going to be quite exciting. I love approaching, I love landing in Innsbruck. It's been a while now, and I think we never did it during the winter as well. Let's clear that out. Okay, flight plan looks good. IRS is aligned, that's perfect. Now I think you can see those stutters I have from that point of view up there. I don't know why it does that. It seems because I'm using the chase plane. Before I didn't have that. I mean, when I'm panning around up and down, left and right, it doesn't happen. Go up, go down, But if I stay here for the longer I stay here, and I use my short keys to just get back to the view, it always stutters a little bit. I don't know why it does that. I hope I can find some how to remedy that. Oh man, I'm sorry I'm not crying right now, somebody's cutting onions. Yeah, we are also happy to hear that Paul is back. Man, it's so nice. Last time you did have an intense lag, is it fixed? I did a test flight yesterday, everything worked perfectly, no issues at all. That's actually cargo container, okay, a little bit wrong. I guess I haven't set up the... I think I haven't set up the GSX, correct GSX here, so that's why it's cargo container. Yeah, what can you do? But flight was without issues, no lag, no nothing, so hopefully, fingers crossed, you never know, it's always live, shit happens, and hopefully it doesn't happen on this flight today. Okay, we're still waiting for cargo to be loaded. Passengers, we have 72 boarded, we're still waiting about 110 more passengers to be boarded. After that we can start up our APU and do the last preparations, and we'll be out of here. What I also have done, guys, is actually I have bought like Active Sky. It's like a cloud weather system for Flight Simulator 24, or there's also for Flight Simulator 2020. Tried it once, didn't really like it then. Then I downloaded it now again and tried it on my last flight, and must say it has much better precision in how which actual weather it is. Also, clouds look better with the Active Sky, so hopefully also one more thing to add in my streams. Let's hope it works as it should. Uh, 117 passengers, fuel is loaded, cargo is finished loaded, we're only waiting for passengers. So hopefully we are done with that soon. So, how have you had your weekend, guys? Have you had a good weekend this weekend? Turn that one as well. I think it's quite bright right now. I can switch off the... Yeah, that looks better. Well, I have been alone since my parents have gone to my village. Okay. That's always a pleasure to being home alone. Oh, that's sad, man. For my grandfather's 4th year death anniversary. Sorry to hear that. Almost there, guys. 155 passengers loaded. They are loading in quite fast. Boarding, I would say. Okay, come on, only 4 people left. Boomslang, it's okay, happened a long time ago, time back, but thank you. Yeah, but it's always emotional. Okay, perfect. Aircraft is loaded, we can dismiss that, and we can send our numbers to MCDU. There we go, 1.9 tons of extra fuel. Meantime, we're gonna do some calculations. We're gonna start up the APU master switch. Let's wait a couple of seconds and let's start it up. I think we need to accept the load sheet as well. Let's get back to menu. There it is, accept that. Okay, APU is running. Let's start the APU bleed. And we can go to our calculations, departure performance. We're gonna depart runway 22 right, surface is dry, and synchronize the load sheet and live weather. And let's calculate. Alright, let's send that to MCDU. Flaps 1 down 0.3. Flex the temperature is 60 degrees, V1 153, V rotate 153, V2 153. No margins for this takeoff. Perfect, 153, 153, everything looks correct as it should. Let's put out the legs page here, and we're gonna set on our first officer MCDU. Performance page, there we got it. Okay guys, we are ready for push. We're gonna switch off the external power. And usually when you're flying Phoenix, you can just turn on the beacon. And that sends the message to GSX. Is it active? There we go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna start up the engines anyway. There's no reason, there's no point to wait for start up the engines.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, we are ready for our push. I need to just last check that everything is ground service. Yep, everything is removed. Let's get our clearance for push and start. Helsinki ground, Finnair 780 at stand 28. We are ready for push and start.
Finnair 780, push and start approved. Face northeast.
Push and start approved. Face northeast, Finnair 780. Okay, meaning nose left and tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
It looks good here. Parking brake released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
We're not gonna wait for that. Ignition to start. Let's start engine number 2. Okay, let's start engine number 1.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Beautiful, both edges are up and running. We can switch off, set the ignition to normal on the ground spoilers. Auto brake set to max.
Hook disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
APU bleed off. APU master switch
Left
off.
is clear. Right is clear.
VORs are on. Terrain radar on. Flaps 1. Okay, let's get the taxi clearance. Helsinki ground, Finnair 780, we are ready for taxi.
Finnair 780, runway 22 right taxi via Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta, Zulu Delta, hold short of runway 22 left, then Papa Delta, Delta, Whiskey Delta.
Runway 22 right taxi via Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta, Zulu Delta, hold short of runway 22 left, then Papa Delta, Delta and Whiskey Delta, Finnair 780. Okay. Taxi lights on. Dr. Neil Melendez. Neil Melendez. Hey Neil, welcome on board, man. Okay, gonna turn first one left here. Dr. Neil, how are you doing? I'm doing very fine, thank you for asking. How are you, Neil? There's another aircraft. I think they are heading... Are they heading in the same way? Check the takeoff configuration. It is normal. Perfect.
Finnair 780, cross runway 22 left, then continue taxi via Papa Delta, Delta, Whiskey Delta.
Cross runway 22 left and continue taxi via Papa Delta, Delta, Whiskey Delta, Finnair 780.
Approaching runway 22 left.
And also guys, we have RAS, which actually, what it does, it tells you which runway you are at or close to. This is to prevent accidents, because it has been a couple of accidents where aircrafts have lined up on the wrong runway. So that's just a safety measure.
Approaching runway 22 left.
Dr. Neil, doing good, a little faster, don't you think, around 15 knots? Yeah, it was a little bit fast. We are going a little bit too fast now as well, I agree with you. We need to brake a little bit. It's quite fast, this aircraft. I mean, I'm on idle and it just want to go. I think we have a little bit of downslope as well here. A couple of aircraft are going to depart from that runway. Proof of perfect weights. Yeah, let's hope so. You always need to, when you're taxiing with this Airbus, at least Fenix aircraft, you always need to have your foot on the brake all the time.
Finnair 78 Delta ready to taxi. Finnair 78 Delta, runway 15 taxi via Alpha Delta, Delta Echo Yankee, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee Bravo. Runway 15 taxi via Alpha Delta, Delta Echo Yankee, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee Bravo, Finnair 78 Delta.
Really beautiful, clear morning here in Helsinki right now. I mean, it's going like ground speed is like 17. It doesn't feel like that. It feels slower than that. Beautiful, just beautiful scenery. Okay. We are approaching runway 20, right?
780, contact tower on 119.7. Have a good morning.
Over to tower on 119.7, Finnair 780. Thank you, bye-bye. Switch over. Helsinki Tower, Finnair 780, good morning. We are ready for departure, runway 22 right.
Finnair 780 Helsinki Tower, runway 22 right, winds 270 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22 right, Finnair 780.
After takeoff, fly runway heading until reaching 5500, then proceed on course.
Approaching runway 22 right.
After takeoff, fly runway heading until reaching 5500, proceed on course, Finnair 780. Backs off. Okay, let's go. Engines to 50%.
On runway 22 right, remaining 9,700 feet.
Rotate. Pause the rate, gear up.
Finnair 780, contact departure on 119.1.
Departure 119.1, Finnair 780. Helsinki departure, good morning, Finnair 780, climbing for 4000, passing 1900.
Finnair 780, Helsinki radar identified, climb flight level 100, direct hotel kilo 451.
Flight level 100, direct hotel kilo 451, Finnair 780. We actually passed that. So we was told to fly to 5,000. We're gonna turn up to 10,000. We're gonna go direct.
Finnair 780, climb flight level 200.
926 instead. Try flight level 200, Finnair 780. Backs off.
Finnair 780, speed 250 knots.
Yeah, I forgot to put on the autopilot. Speed 250 knots, Finnair 780. Transporters off.
Finnair 780, contact Helsinki control on 127.425.
Over to Helsinki control, 127.425, Finnair 780. And flight level 200. Helsinki control, good morning, Finnair 780, passing 8,300 feet for flight level 200.
Finnair 780, Helsinki control identified, good morning.
Flight level 280, Finnair 780. That is so beautiful. Okay, landing lights off. Seatbelt sign can still be on for now. And we are on our way. Boeing 777 Air Canada fan. Hello Boeing man, welcome on board, nice to see you. Flight level 320, Finnair 780. Boeing man, just 2 days until my birthday. Well, it's getting close, man. Hello sir, curious how you would pronounce my name. I would pronounce your name Paulina. Hello Paulina, welcome on board. Och jag talar lite på svenska. Och jag talar mycket på svenska. Välkommen. I mean, this must be like, for the first time in a very long time, we have completely clear weather, no clouds whatsoever. Just beautiful. And the sunrise as well. I'm Dutch. Okay, Paulina. But man, so far so good. It's Ramadan for me and I just had my iftar. Well, honestly, I have zero clue what that is, man. Oh, that is so good. Okay, back in the cockpit. Climb flight level 340, Finnair 780. Paulina, are you flying exactly like a pilot would be in real life? Well, very close to that at least. You can never do it like a real pilot in these aircrafts. I mean, still a simulator. There's a couple of stuff you do by, yeah, just for the easier sake of it. But all the procedures, all you see, all the preparations, flying the aircraft, setting it up, it's actually like a real pilot would do. Over to Tallinn Control, 134325, Finnair 780. Thank you, goodbye. Tallinn Control, good morning, Finnair 780, passing flight level 211 for flight level 340.
Finnair 780, Tallinn Control, identified. Tere.
Oh, there. Now, that's something in Estonian. It must be like good morning, or good day, or hello. Boy man, I'm kind of curious why you use 780 on your call sign each time you fly. Well, that's me, Bronco 780. I don't know. I think since...
Finnair 780, direct Lanus.
Direct Lanus, Finnair 780. Okay, we got a direct. I think this is quite large direct. I did a test flight of this just to make sure everything looks fine. And this is quite a large direct. Let's go there. So that. Well, it's just easier for me. 780, used to fly it, and it's a little bit of my brand right now, I would say. Paulina, you wow, impressive. Where did you learn? Are you a pilot yourself? No, I'm not a pilot myself. Actually, I started with Flight Simulator 2020, and everything I learned is from other people helping me out, as well as doing checking out lots of tutorials on YouTube. Before that, I didn't know how to fly airliners, honestly. Looks like 780 is his age. Yeah, right. Paulina, smart, well, keep it up, man. I'm enjoying your content. Well, thank you. Much appreciated, man. Glad you enjoy it. This is, for me, it's my way of having fun and having a purpose of flying, actually. So this is why I live stream. I mean, I do flight videos for flight videos as well. I try to do it once a week, but yeah, it's a matter of when I have time for it. The same with the streaming, but it's like, yeah, it's always more nice being flying with people to talk to. Enjoy Flight Simulator, enjoy flying, but if I didn't have a purpose, just flying for sake of it, it's a little bit boring when you cruise. So it's just having people online talking to you, it just makes it much more fun. Boomslang, I heard of something called a Bronco safety briefing in aviation. What is that? Ooh, I have never heard that, man. I have zero clue. Okay, I think we are safe because we dropped the seatbelt sign now. Left. Oh, that was right. I'll keep the left. Maybe the wing. Ah, we love the engine. Engine view is the best.
Finnair 780. Direct roll-up. Then as filed, please.
Now they messed up to my flight plan. We have fast roll-up. Well, let's oblige. Direct roll-up, then as filed, Finnair 780. We are actually passing Estonia right now. As you can see here, let me scroll in a little bit closer. We should be following this flight path, that's our flight plan. But we got like a direct somewhere over here. It's quite a huge direct. We are skipping through many waypoints. Somewhere about here is the landing waypoint we're gonna join just before we're gonna start our descent into Innsbruck. So it's we're gonna cut off a lot of flight time doing that. Paulina, what will be the flight time today? Well, we have a flight time for this route is about 3 hours, and right now we are expected to arrive. Now the local time right now is 05:48, and we are expected to arrive at 7:53. So we have roughly about 2 hours of flight time left until we reach Innsbruck. Oh, there's a little bit of clouds. Boeing man, if I had my own call sign, I would use the aircraft code, for example, Speedbird 772 Heavy. Yeah. Not 777. I mean, you're a fan of 777. Boeing man, you have flown on it many times. I mean, since you have it in your name, you have your Boeing 777 Air Canada fan, so you should use 777 as your call sign. Mr. something 18 in Arabic. Can't read that, but hello to you. Welcome on board. Oh, Major still looks amazing. Yeah, is it how you remember it? I agree with you. It's something else. So Paul, are you getting any better? Is there been any progress? I hope so. Okay, it seems like we reached our cruising altitude. Yes, we're going to be cruising at flight level 340. And we have a slight side wind coming from the right at 66 knots. So it's could go a little bit faster than, but Paul Major on the mend, okay. Back to work tomorrow. Man, I'm so happy for you. I don't know, I don't want to go back to work, but I'm glad that you're feeling so much better that you can go back to work again. It really pleases me, man. Paul Major, how are you? I'm really good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Really good. Had a great weekend this weekend and back to work as well tomorrow. Only 5 months off for me? Oh my god. Only and only. Now I remember what I forgot. I need to start Volanta. That's what I forgot. So we can track our landing rate. Let's see the flight plan. Okay, we have been tracked on Volanta as well, guys. If you're flying on Volanta as well, feel free to add me, guys. Dragos, hey Dragos, currently flying from Philadelphia to Barcelona in the triple. Oh, that's a long flight. I'm gonna spend the night in the simulator. Dragos arriving F9, started at 1 PM. Okay. Dragos tomorrow got school again after 1 week of vacation. My son had also had a break for last week, so he's also back to school tomorrow. Me myself, I'm going to have some break for Easter, after Easter, not before, during the Easter holidays. For that, what I work with, it's always the week before. It's always lots and lots to do, so I cannot take vacation before, but after that 1 week off, can't wait. Dragos, getting closer to Spain, you can track my flight on Volanta. Okay, I'm gonna check it out later. Hope you have a great landing, man. My friends, if you joined the flight, hit the like button. And a big thank you for your support as always. So happy to have so many involved with me on this flight. Always a pleasure talking to nice people. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm trying to fly once a week doing these live streams. So maybe, I don't know, next weekend's looking a little bit tough. But as soon as I can, I'm doing a live stream during the weekend. So subscribe so you don't miss a flight with us. We have a Discord as well. Link is down in the description, so join Discord as well, guys.
Finnair 780. Contact Riga Control on 135.1.
Over to Riga Control 135.1, Finnair 780. Thank you, bye bye. Let's switch the frequency 135.1. Riga Control, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 340.
Finnair 780, Riga Control identified. Good morning.
We have company message. I think we have a little bit. I think we are delayed from our departure. No, we weren't. The boyman just got back, had to do prayer. Okay. Dragos, can't wait for the Neos. Oh man. We still haven't had the news. We still haven't heard anything about when they're planning to release the Neos, Phoenix. But I agree with you. I'm the same as you. Can't wait for those. And boyman, speaking of the A320 we talked about last week, I tried to catch it but it didn't come. Okay. Well, there will always be next time. From no clouds at all to like having like a floor of garden behind beneath you. So glad now. Boeing man, I hope so. It hasn't come for a while. I could see them at Heathrow. Well, let's hope so. Dragos, I personally don't think the FS Labs is worth it. I prefer to wait for the Phoenix variants. Well, I haven't tried. I don't know why. For some reason, haven't been interested in FS Labs. Because, I mean, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I have seen the flight. It looks good. It looks like it behaves good. But once you go Phoenix, you don't go anything else. It's just so good with the Phoenix aircraft. By man, this wing view, by the way, reminds me of the A310. How come? The wingtip fence there is very identical. Okay. Dragos, would be nice if Phoenix also did a long hauler, but we had this discussion on the last stream. I think when they've done the Neos, what would be their next project? I mean, when they finish with the Neos, would they go for A220 or would they go for A300? Because there should be another project after that. Who knows? But I would really like to. I would love if Phoenix made a long hauler. An A330 would be nice. I agree with you. We still haven't had a really good A330. The iniBuilds in Flight Simulator 24. Nope. I agree with you, boy man. A330, start with A330 and then go for A350. What if they do A380? Imagine that. Okay, we are over Latvia right now. We're gonna pass Lithuania. This is a Russian territory, so we're gonna fly over Russia as well. That's why this route actually isn't the real one. We should be doing a route because nobody's flying over Russia these days. But we're gonna fly over Russia here. That's crazy how this little piece of land here, it belongs to Russia. Dragos, the INI-1 doesn't feel right. Did I fly with it once, didn't like it. I have done several flights. The last time I flew it was from Copenhagen. We flew to Nuuk in Greenland. And it has been up for like more than a year, I think. I don't know how long, but quite substantially long. But they still hadn't fixed, there is like a sound bug. The sound is delayed, or I don't know if it's delayed, but when you land with the A330, at least then, I haven't tried it for like a really long time, the sound of the gear hitting the ground was really off, and it just ruined everything. You don't know if you have landed, because the sound came before you hit the ground with this, and it just sounds horrible, guys. Yeah, I don't know if they fixed that now, but still haven't done that after like so long out. Boy, man, I've flown the A320 a couple of times in real life. That's my favorite Airbus I have flown. Okay. Dragos Anabits has to fix the crash I did from Madrid to Bogota before the send. Pissed me off. Yeah, but I keep asking myself, you have lots of crashes, man. I don't have that. So the question is, are you pushing the simulator too much, or because I have zero clue why do you have so much crashes. Dragos, I used to not have my ticket was because the NVIDIA drivers weren't updated now that they haven't had a single crash. So it's not the iniBuilds fault, you see. You are blaming A350 iniBuilds for your crashes, and you haven't had your NVIDIA drivers updated. So it's basically down to you, man. I mean, I had a Vassal crash. Yeah, I heard what you're saying. Not sim crash. Dragos, do you use DLSS or TAA? I'm using TAA, I'm not using DLSS. This active sky. It's inserting the weather a little bit too fast. Can we see? Okay, we need, let's go with the half of transitions. Dragos also, do you use Rex Atmos? No, I don't do that, man. I don't use Rex Atmos. Dragos, I've been using it for a month now and I love it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, I must say. I have it as well. Boeing man, I imagine I see an A330 on takeoff hearing those awesome engine sounds, yeah? Sounds great, man.
80. Contact Vilnius Control on 135.38.
And over to Vilnius Control 13538, Finnair 780. Vilnius Control, good morning. Finnair 780, flight level 340.
Finnair 780, Vilnius Control, identified, thank you.
Dragos, are you using Beyond ATC? Not as much anymore. I've been using more and more the SayIntentions AI ATC instead. Simply because the voices are better. And you can actually start a discussion with SayIntentions AI ATC, which you cannot do with the Beyond ATC. Not meaning that Beyond ATC, I think it's still a good software, but they work slightly different in different ways. Boyman, I plan on using Beyond ATC when I fly. For once it's cheaper, it's just only one-time purchase. And what you also need, maybe once in a while, add some, you need to buy credits for the voices back. Because each time you use premium voices, you deplete, you have a certain amount of how much you can use. Because that it's costly that, but it's not that expensive. Now, comparing to Beyond ATC, SayIntentions AI, it's a subscription, and it's quite expensive, I must say. I think I'm paying 15 or 16 euros a month, so it's quite expensive to have that. But at the same time, I really enjoy the voices are so realistic. That's what I'm enjoying the most with the Beyond ATC. SayIntentions. Jesus, this cloud coverage, guys. Oh my god. So much clouds. Drago's going to leave for about 20 minutes, then coming back. Alright, man. Contact Kaliningrad Control 123.7, Finnair 780. Kaliningrad Control, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 340.
Finnair 780, Kaliningrad Control, identical. Good morning.
Paulina, is it actually possible to have unexpected failures in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, it is. You can set up your aircraft.
Airball 67, Hotel Bravo, flight level 350.
You can set up your aircraft.
Airball 67, Hotel Bravo, radar.
Lots of aircrafts have built-in systems with failures, so yeah, it's quite possible. Paulina, so it's actually possible to have an engine failure happen during this flight. I have never really seen it happen before, but I haven't sent any failures, so it's not gonna happen. But maybe I should do that. Now the thing is with the failures, you have to know how to handle them. Now real pilots train with different failures all the time. I don't know, I have zero clue how to fix an engine failure or whatever failure it would come up on the flight, so I wouldn't know how to handle that. But who knows? Could be exciting to do that. Paulina, a bit off topic, but what is your favorite car, Bronco? Well, that was a good question. Do I have a favorite car? I don't know. I would say my current car is my favorite. I really love my car. It's I have a Volvo V90. Yeah, that figures. I'm from Sweden, so but really love that car. Other brand I really like is BMW, because I have owned a BMW before. Also really nice cars, but I wouldn't say that I have a favorite car. But I enjoy. I think it was a great purchase with the Volvo V90, and I still love my car. I have had it like for now 4 years. How about yours, man? What's your favorite car? Paulina, Swedes make good cars. Honestly, what model year is it? Did you buy it new? I didn't buy it new. It was I buy it used. It's model year 2018. Swedes makes good cars. They do. They do. and especially they make good cars for our type of climate, for our weather. Oh, Wong! Hello, my Thai friend. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm just gonna switch the frequency, guys. Be right back between the chat. 124. Over to Varsava radar 124275, Finnair 780. Varsava radar, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 340.
Finnair 780, Warsaw radar identified. Good morning.
Boyman, I might know about some cars. I prefer Mercedes, okay. Well, we all have our preferred cars. Aviation Geek, oh my god, howdy, how it's going? Hello Aviation Geek, it's going good. How are you, man? It's been a while. Boyman, I think these are CFM engines. Yes, you are correct. I still remember the A340 had them, but that thing is very underpowered. Yeah, it is what it is, man. And since this is a real life route, Finnair is doing this flight from Helsinki to Innsbruck. And this is the very same aircraft they're using for that. But they do their job, I must say. Paulina, yes, they do, you're right. My favorite car, I would say, is Porsche 911 997 GT3. Okay, now you are like getting like in the top, where like most of us cannot afford those cars, but yeah. It is a bit more expensive though for some affordable car. I'd say a BMW 4 Series. Well, you could only dream. But yeah, now we are talking about the real premium cars. I would love me a Porsche Panamera, since I have a family. That's like a family car, but a sports car. It's like perfect. It would be perfect for my family. But as you say, it's like, yeah, how much do you get for those money? It's quite expensive. Paulina, right now I'm 24 and I have a Volkswagen. Volkswagen Up. Yeah, that little thing. You know what? My very first car was what do you say, Peugeot? How do you pronounce that in English? Peugeot. Yeah, you know, that French car. It was, what was it called? GT something? I had some GT version, can't remember the smallest one. I mean, this is like 30 years ago I had that car. 30 years ago, and it was used, it was not new. Man, that was a fun car. Shauri Prasad, hello Shauri, welcome to the stream. Are you using a tracking software for your stream? Yes, you can find me on Volanta, man. It's Bronco, just search for me there. Welcome aboard, my friend. 206, yes, 206 GTY, that's the one. It wasn't even 206, it was 205. You can Google 205 Peugeot 205 GT. It is GTI, maybe GTY, but that was the car I had, my very first car. Man, that was a fun car. Wow, those things were a lot of fun. I drove one of those, yeah. It was. But most of us start there when it comes to cars, man. Your very first car is like a small one. Jesus, it's cloudy. Maybe we should climb a bit. It's gonna clear out. Yeah, it doesn't clear out. Paulina, I started with a 2004 Golf 4. I sold it when I moved to Spain. Are you living in Spain now? Oh, you lucky bastard. Yes, Madrid actually. Wow. Are you enjoying life in Madrid? It's better than the Netherlands? That's a note to that, Boeing man. Paulina, yes sir, yes sir, it's great. Hot though, last summer it was average 35 degrees and some days we hit 40 plus. Well, it's Spain. Just enjoy it, man. Would like to see iniBuilds rework the A330. I agree with you. Now we actually talked about iniBuilds A330. I haven't been flying it for a long time because it felt rubbish to me when I flew it last time. Still have a bug with the sound bug when landing, the sound is not synchronized. But I don't know. It felt like since they released that with the Flight Simulator 2024, they didn't touch it at all. Never-ending clouds. Paulina, yes it is. And by contrast, a couple of months ago I went on a trip to Kiruna, Sweden. Holy shit, you might know that city. Oh yeah, it's North Sweden. First time ever I went to Sweden, transferred on Arlanda. Well, that's bloody cold in Kiruna, man. Performance is very bad though, okay? Temperatures hit -24 when I was there. But that's a real winter for you up there in Kiruna. That's like really far north up in North Sweden, and it's beautiful what I have understand. I have never been there myself. I'm down in the South Sweden, very close to Denmark. I mean like 20 minutes by a ferry over to Denmark. That's how close I am to Denmark in the South Sweden. Have you been to the north before? Yes, I have been, but not that far up north. I've been skiing in Åre, but it's like not even close to Kiruna. Boyman, what would your opinion be on having a 747 sim? Well, if they release it, I would fly it.
Radar, touristic 90715, flight level 370. Touristic 90715, radar contact.
Paulina, by the way, I found a site where you can filter tickets on specific planes. Okay? How do you mean? Filter tickets on specific planes? And Barbara, my man, just pop in to say hi. Hello, Ant. It's been a while as well. Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing great. All good here? Nice to hear, man. We are right now, guys, just an update on our flight. 52 minutes until our top of the set.
To Victor Delta, flight level 340.
We can check out... Where are we? There we are. We are still over Poland. We have... there's Warsaw on our quite far left. I think. Is that Warsaw? Should be Warsaw. Yeah, that's Warsaw. I just won 50 euros gift card giveaway yesterday. Very happy. Yeah. Wow. Where did you want that? Oh my god, look at that weather. That's the weather radar. Jesus Christ. That's some serious clouds. Paulina, let's say you really want to fly on a 747. You can find tickets that will ensure you will buy a ticket that will fly with that model and not 777, for example. The site is called Kayak. You can look it up. Alright, I'm gonna check it out. But I must say I'm not flying that frequently, maybe once a year tops, because we are like, yeah, during the summer heading for vacation somewhere, and it's usually like a charter flight. You pay for like everything. It's hotel, flight, and maybe a transfer as well from the airport to hotel. Since I have a son that is 8 years old, so we are doing it like really simple for us when we're traveling. Paulina, me neither, but I do want to experience a ride on 747 before it gets decommissioned for passenger flights. A380 is on my list as well. Yeah, those two aircrafts. I haven't set my foot on those. I agree with you, like that as well.
Warsaw radar, Ryanair 18 uniform whiskey, flight level 350.
Ryanair 18 uniform whiskey, radar contact.
Dragos, welcome back. Paulina, what's your favorite plane model? I like 787. I like how it looks. But I also love A350 and A380 as well. Those three aircrafts if I would choose. But it's hard to pick a favorite, man. I'm not a favorite kind of guy, you know. It's not like this one I like, rest is rubbish. I like lots of stuff. But 787, it looks so good. It looks so sleek, it looks so, I don't know, it's as you said, it's majestic, man. Yeah. I don't even have like, what's your favorite color? I don't have a favorite guy. I'm just that guy, I don't have favorites. What I do know, like in the simulator here, if you ask me which aircraft is your favorite in the simulator, Flight Simulator 2024, and it's this one. Phoenix, whatever, Fenix A320, Fenix A320, whatever made by Phoenix, it's my favorite because it's just so good. It's so realistically made. It's such a pleasure to fly it, and it looks beautiful. So yeah. Boy man, I do love the 787 as well. My favorite is the 10 version. Well, you see, for me it doesn't matter. It's just 787. Paulina, 787 is my favorite. Flew that when I moved to Madrid with Air Europa. Nice. A320, yeah. But basically it's not that it's A320, it's from Phoenix. In this simulator, if you ever get Flight Simulator 2024, if you want to buy one plane or one plane only, or you get actually 3 planes for the price of one with the different engine variations and sharklets, wingflex, it's for the one price. I would recommend always Phoenix aircraft. Boy man, I had 2 flights recently on 787. Yeah man, I heard they are very quiet. And of course we remember the dual engine start the 787 does. Oh yeah. Paulina, you need quite a heavy computer to run this sim, right? Yeah, that's almost true. You can get by like a medium spec PC, but you need to be aware that you have to turn your graphics settings low. But where this simulator shines, it's with its graphics. Especially Flight Simulator 24 is such a beautiful simulator, and if you want to have like really beautiful graphics with like everything maxed out, yeah, you need like yeah, rocket ship of a PC, man. Bong loved the A350 sounds and looks, but the control is too sensitive for me. It is. I don't know. Some people I heard both versions. There are like on some thread. It was on Reddit. I think I read about that. There are some real life pilots that it does behave like that.
Contact Warsaw radar on 127.025.
While there are other pilots saying no, it's just way too sensitive how it behaves. Oh, try Stocky, man. Hello, my friend. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna need to switch the frequency. Over to Warsaw radar 127.025, Finnair 780. Warsaw radar, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 340. Paulina, yeah, if I'm going to play this, I want to play it right like you are right now. Oh yeah, it's way too preferred.
There, Warsaw radar, good morning.
Good morning too. Anyway, hello Tri-Stocky, nice to see you, man. It's been a while. Boy man, if you want to know, I just found dual engine starts quite interesting, as I've never saw that before, and I found out recently that some airplanes are capable of it. Okay. Tri-Stocky, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? There's another aircraft. You see it there? I'm doing great. I missed you guys. Well, we missed you too as well, Tri-Stocky, man. What you been up to? bought the own car for myself. Congratulations, my friend. Which one? Volkswagen Golf GTI. Nice, nice.
Also radar lot 3 Lima Charlie, flight level 350.
Lot 3 Lima Charlie, Airbus auto protection, Charlie, radar contact.
I got busy life now. Welcome to being an adult, man. try with kids. Then we can talk about being busy, man. We still have about 1 hour until our expected arrival in Innsbruck, guys. Trust like going to a lot of festivals last year. Well, I hope you had fun. Well, but I think you had. Yeah, of course. Enjoying life right now? That's great to hear, man. Trust, okay, how are your kids and wife doing? They're doing great, man. I mean, my son is growing like hell. It's like this year is gonna turn 9, and they're all good. Thank you for asking. need to check out. Let's check out the weather on our arrival in Innsbruck. I hope it clears up a little bit so we can actually see a little bit of the Austrian Alps. Let's go to Phoenix flights, arrival meetup. Okay, we don't have much wind, it's variable 0 to knots. There are a few clouds at 070, broken clouds at flight level 110. Okay. So if we get beneath flight level 110, which will be on our approach when we get ready, so it shouldn't be that so many clouds. So we should have quite clear view of the surrounding scenery. It's 4 degrees. Seems like a real nice weather for our arrival. GT Gaming Fan 17. Hello, man. A lot of new people in the chat. Yeah, man. I mean, you are. It's not that often you are with us nowadays. So many people left. Lots of new people joined. You know how things are. $7,000 subs, yeah. It's been growing steadily, man. GT Gaming Fan, how do you get so smooth graphics? First of all, I have a badass PC. I have a real monster of a PC. I mean, the graphics card is the one that is not the latest. It's RTX 4090. Now the current gen is 50 series from NVIDIA, so that's a little bit behind. Other than that, I have done like the best CPU, the best RAM, everything is like the top-notch premium stuff. So yeah, that's a starter. Then you still have to tweak some kind of stuff to get the perfect smoothness, guys. You need to like, it's all combined with your monitor refresh rate. Now my monitor refresh rate is at 120 Hertz. So I have G-Sync enabled. At the same time, I have also enabled V-Sync, because those two, when they work together, get these very smooth graphics. No stutters, no spikes, or there's like really smooth. You can move around, everything is really smooth. And not everything is set to ultra, I have to tweak it a little bit. I'm also using frame generation for NVIDIA, not using DLSS, I'm using TAA. So you need to find the best setup for your PC and your monitor. And it's not just a universal setup, because you have to set it like this and it will work. It not means you need to test it out by yourself. I'm also streaming with the same PC as I'm gaming on, which is using a lot of the resources. I drop maybe 20 FPS just starting up the Streamlabs and streaming from this PC. So it's a lot of stuff, man. Man, the RTX 4090 is the engine Pratt & Whitney 4090 from the 200 yards 777. Paulina, how old are you, Bronco? Take a guess. Nobody say in the chat. Can you take a guess how old I am? You who know, don't tell him. Let's see if we can get close. Now, if you haven't listened to me, maybe you should, maybe could work it out. Early 30s? Well, thank you. I would say late 40s. I'm 48, mate. Which, if you ask me, it sounds like crazy. What the fuck happened, man? When did it happen? I'm still 18 in my head. Getting old. Yeah, I'm getting to the gym right now, man. Arian, wow, sorry, Arian. Oh my god, my tongue. Sorry, man. Welcome on board, nice to see you, man. Paulina, or really I wouldn't have said, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But I'm like one of those, you know, gamers. We started like with Nintendo. That's where I started. Not even Nintendo. I started with Commodore 64 back in the days. Jesus Christ. GT Gaming fan. My graphics are more lagger than a 1980s PC. I'm using FS scaling. It's fine and doable. I've got an RTX 3050 and 64GB of RAM. What is the best RTX? It would be a win. Now, the reason you have such a stutters and lag with the 350 because you have 0 VRAM in that graphics card. Now, this simulator is all about using video RAM, and that's why I have an RTX 4090 which I have 24GB of VRAM. With all my settings, I'm around between 18 and 20GB of VRAM using each flight. So 3050 is not good for flying Flight Simulator 2024, unfortunately. So you should look up maybe a 40 series card with at least 16GB of VRAM, and I think it's like 4080. Arian, have you played X-Plane? No, I haven't. What's your Discord? Isn't my Discord down in my stream description? I think I have linked it there. Just check my stream description. I think my Discord server is there. Paulina, honestly, Bronco, let me tell you, when I was about 10, I played Flight Simulator X. I had no clue about aviation. I just flew the ultralight like it was GTA 5 online. Yeah. Well, we all have to start somewhere.
Warsaw radar, Lot 52 Papa, flight level 250.
Lot 52 Papa, radar contact.
Arian, yeah, it's linked out there. You're more than welcome, man. Welcome on board. And Arian, thank you so much for your subscription, man. Thank you. Big thank you for your support, my friend. Welcome on board. Hope you enjoy your stay here with us. What's your age? Think about between 40 and 50. More closer to 50. I'm 48, man. I'm that old. Jesus Christ. I don't feel that way though. I must say, I don't do that. Arian, damn, at 48 you gaming, you are really good and experienced gamer. Oh, you just wouldn't know, man. You just don't know. As I said, I started like back in the days. You don't even know, guys. We had Commodore 64 using like tapes, you know. You know tape. You don't even know what tape is. I think you have to like rewind it to find a game. It's so crazy. And went to like Nintendo, the very first 8-bit Nintendo, and yeah. If there is a console or PC, I play them all. And as you said, I'm a gamer, man. GT Gaming, if I get a new graphics card, should I get a whole new very powerful PC? Because if I get one thing, I would have worry about the other, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there is some truth to that.
Turkish 56 Alpha, flight level 310.
Your simulator or your PC have like the components you have in your PC, they have to be like synchronized, not basically the same amount of power, because
descend and maintain flight level 170.
You have to have it like because you will experience a bottleneck of something. Now if you have like bad CPU and like you buy a very powerful GPU, the performance increase wouldn't be that great because you will still have bottleneck your CPU. So I would recommend you to save up money. Take your time, save up money, and buy all the components, the best components, or at least the best you can buy. I mean, you don't have to have the most powerful, but at least just beneath that, and you can get quite a good price of that, and you don't have to have everything on ultra. You can just get it down a little bit. And remember, I streaming from the same PC, so that's why I need. So if I didn't have to stream, I wouldn't have to need all of those parts, I think. Okay, how are we doing? We are about
80, contact Prague with radar on 127.35.
Okay, that's a frequency switch for us. Contact Prague radar on 127.35, Finnair 780. Prague radar, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 340.
Prague radar identified, good morning.
Okay. Sorry guys, I had to talk to my son. He's going to bed right now, so I had to kiss him good night. Let's see. Paulina Bronco, what engines are on the A320 we are flying right now? It's CFM engines, man. Those are CFM engines. Arian, bro, you got a beast of PC. Yeah, I told you, man. I told you. Paulina, by the way, can you go into the cabin while in flight, Bronco? Yes, we can. Of course I can do that, but it's, let's see, let's check out the cabin. Now it's moving quite fast. Welcome to Finnair cabin. Oh man, it's moving so fast. My sensitivity settings are a little bit too sensitive here. But yeah, we can explore the cabin. Check out that's the engine. There's also Finnair magazine, Airbus A320. Now this is courtesy of the livery maker, which I have downloaded from the Fenix Livery. They have their own liveries. Can't really remember now who is the maker of this. But yeah, as you said, there are lots of details and really good aircraft. Me not admitting it was real for a second. Dragos, I'm thinking on building a PC in August with a 5080. That's a great choice. Paulina, nice, thanks. No worries, man. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the cabin. Aria, I got the potato laptop watching others plays and you enjoy.
990, contact Vienna radar on 130.36.
Yeah, don't even try with the laptop with this game.
Thanks for Austrian 9090, good day.
Boy, man, I almost forgot. One of my A320 flights, it even had a missing winglet. Really? Okay, guys, a short break. Need to go to the restroom. I will be right back with you in chat. Okay guys, I'm back with you. GT Gaming Fan. I also make aviation content along with the forms of transport. What do you guys think about my channel name? GT Gaming Fan 17, is that your channel name? Well, who Whatever works for you, man. Paulina, question on some but not on all your flights you have passenger and crew talking. Why don't all of the flights have that? You actually have to have like the file for that. I tend to forget that with the live streaming. I think there is like you have to download a file and put it in inside another file in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Fenix directory, and you can play back those announcements through this inside here, but yeah, unfortunately I don't have the Finnair right now. Okay guys, we are about 15 minutes from our descent, so I need to prepare our arrival into... It seems like we're gonna see a little bit of mountains as well, it's clearing up. So I'm gonna prepare our arrival, so we are gonna... First of all, I need to go down to MCDU, performance, and we're gonna try to get our METAR. Arrival METAR, let's see. Okay, the wind is variable 02 and QNH is 1023 and it's 4 degrees. So we're gonna set the QNH, what was it, 1023. Temperature 4 degrees. Wind is variable, so we're gonna set 000 at
Finnair 780, contact Vienna radar on 131.35.
Contact Vienna radar 13135 Finnair 780, thank you. Finnair Vienna radar, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 340.
Finnair 780, Vienna radar identified, good morning.
We're gonna leave, let's set flight level 100 as our transition altitude. Barrow for the arrival is, let's see, 3,300. It's indeed clearing out. Beautiful. We're gonna have a perfectly nice view of those mountains. One more thing, we need to do our landing performance. We're gonna land on runway 26. Let's refresh METAR and apply it. Landing weight is 64 tons. Medium auto brake is just max manual. We need to use that. Max reversers, manual flappers, auto thrust on. So it's gonna be touchdown just in the beginning and full max rev and full brake on. Short runway, guys. I'm gonna set the medium. Okay. Paulina, because I always really like it when you add crew talking to 4K realism flight. Would you try to add that detail on the next flight? You mean a live stream as well? Or on my 4K flight? GT Gaming Fan, my channel is 200 Wheels on Rails, even though it says GT Gaming Fan. Okay, that's your name, I think, in... but it's a nice name. Drago's doing the landing preparations. Paulina, 4K flights preferably, but if you can add it to the live as well, that would be great. Yeah, there are just this aircraft I can have. If I fly Phoenix, I can insert those announcements. I cannot do that when flying Boeing. Unfortunately, they don't have that system with different passenger announcements during the flight. This aircraft does have it.
Austrian 32 X-ray, radar contact.
Try that, Paulina, for sure, man. I will try that. Drago's, oh my god, BMDG with its shitty things. No stars appear or approaches at Barcelona. That's strange, I must say. Pauline, it will be an interesting landing coming up. I'm excited. Yes, it is. The thing is with this approach, it's very steep down as well. Usually you fly down at 3-degree angle doing the descent. Here you have to do it at 3.5 degree angle, which means you have real troubles to getting the speed down of the aircraft. Boeing man, alright Mr. Brock, I'm gonna hop off here, nice being here, and I will see you after my birthday. Take care and blue skies. Thank you, man, and happy birthday in advance. Hope you have a really great birthday, my friend. Thank you for joining us on this flight today. Is it because of the mountains? Yeah, because you have to, like, you come in very high, you need to pass a certain waypoint, which is quite high, just to pass the mountains. After that one, you can start the descent, and that's why it's getting steep. You are quite high up. And I just must warn you before, when we get to that point, I'm going to be quite busy handling the aircraft as well with the handling with the ATC, so I'm not going to be maybe able to talk to you that much. Remember, usually in real life there are two pilots, one captain and one first officer. In simulator we need to all handle that all by ourselves. But the clouds looks beautiful today. Pauline, is it possible to have a co-pilot in flight sim? Yeah, you can actually, there is like, you can do it like dual pilots, so there is someone you can have a friend. I don't know how if it works good though. I'm not that sure, but we have tried that in Flight Simulator 2020 once with another member of our Discord. It went not that good. the hell? Where does these clouds come from now? Oh well, you can see a little bit of the mountains. Would you go up with one of us? Maybe. GT gave me if I want to try landing properly, it ends up as Ryanair. I've tried to get it for once. It's not easy with the landing, man. It's not easy. Now I would say also for this landing, don't expect a butter landing. We need to get it down as soon as possible since the short runway. GT Gaming, I would ask you please don't do cabs. I ask you politely, can you just get rid of cabs? I had a few mercy landings too. Paulina, how did you practice landing properly? Did you start with smaller planes or did you go right into jumbo jets? Well, I started with A320, man. This aircraft, and I mean all feel different. The A320 from Phoenix, PMD G777, PMD G737, not to talk about Airbus A350 iniBuilds. They all feel differently. So it's for the Phoenix I have practiced a lot because I just did touch and goes, you know. You take off and go in the circle around, land, touch and go, and go straight up again. That's the easiest way you can practice landings. Yeah, Paulina, I said, touch and goes are your best friend.
descend via 982 Alpha to flight level 100 into Innsbruck, QNH 1023.
Descend via 982 Alpha to flight level 100 into Innsbruck, QNH 1023, Finnair 780. Okay guys, seatbelt signs on. Let's go down to 10,000. And let's start our descent. And we need terrain radar for this one. Paulina, would you like to fly a smaller jet like a private jet or maybe a piston plane? Or are you sticking to the bigger ones? I have done that. I've tried those. It's not my cup of tea, if you wonder if I would answer that. It's yeah. I don't know. I prefer airliners. Dragos heading out. Had a nice time. Good luck on the landing. Thank you, Dragos. Same to you. Did you land, by the way? You didn't? Okay. Oh man, a bummer. Such a long flight and no landing. Yeah, you see the mountains. Beautiful. It's fun watching and listening to the stream on my TV and writing to you on my iPad with the sound turned off. Whatever works, man. Oh, look at those mountains, guys. That is incredibly stunning. Paulina Brocco, do you know what XP points do in the stream chat? I have 200 of them. Nothing especially, man. It's something YouTube has enabled. You see also a number to the right of your name. It's number 1. It's basically how much you chat, how much you are writing on the chat. And it doesn't do anything. It's just some idea from YouTube to make people engage more in the chat. Basically no one cares about that, so it doesn't do anything, man. It just shows that you have been chatting a lot during the stream, which is always nice. to descend a little bit faster. We need to be like at 10,000 feet before the Rattenberg transition. Just to show how much of a chat guy I am. And I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. As I said, I do this just, I mean, for chatting alone. Look at that. The clouds have cleared, guys. Just in time. No. Pauline, imagine how advanced graphics have become. It's almost indistinguishable. Oh my god, that word. From real, yeah. As you said, you have tried Flight Simulator X back in the days. This is just crazy. Makes you wonder what's gonna happen like in 10, 20 years. It's nothing in comparison. It's gonna a long way now.
Finnair 780, contact Vienna radar on 132.765.
Contact Vienna radar on 132.765, Finnair 780. Vienna radar, good morning, Finnair 780. Descending via Nani to Alpha to flight level 100 into Innsbruck. Current flight level 200.
Finnair 780, Vienna radar identified. Servus.
Pauline, I think things like GSX and stuff, airport amenities will improve a lot. All of those stuff, the realism, the world, it's still, I mean, it's look very good, but it's still a little bit off. It can get better.
Finnair 780, contact Innsbruck radar on 128.975.
Contact Innsbruck radar on 128.975, Finnair 780. Innsbruck radar, good morning, Finnair 780, flight level 175, descending via Nani to Alpha, flight level 100 into Innsbruck.
Finnair 780, Innsbruck radar identified. Good morning, expect the RNAV Echo runway 26 approach into Innsbruck.
Expect the RNAV Echo runway 26 approach into Innsbruck, Finnair 780. Paulina, wait, remember we flew Transavia from this airport to Amsterdam? Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. GT Gaming, I have 433 subs and 216,000 views in almost at 500. Congratulations, man. Paulina, why don't you call out to check this? Well, I mean, there is like, you can do it like real life, but yeah.
Finnair 780, descend altitude 9er, 500 feet until established cleared for the RNAV runway 26 approach. QNH 1023.
Give me a second, guys. As I said, I need to focus right now. Descend 9,500 feet until established, cleared for RNAV runway 26 approach, QNH 1023, Finnair 780. Okay, guys, I need focus. Something is off with the simulator. Does it again, the spawning with the trees. Landing lights on.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Mike, contact Munich radar on 125.14.
125.14 for Lufthansa 1 Papa Mike. Good day.
And we're gonna go left down this valley now, turning left. Oh, hello Adrian. Most beautiful approach among them, I must say. I'm using full speed right now. We need to get down. We're gonna drop our gear very soon. It really struggles to descend. It's a
780, contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1 crossing. Whiskey India 612.
Contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1 crossing Whiskey India 612. Finnair 780. Tower, good morning, Finnair 780, establish or RNAV Echo approach, runway 26.
Finnair 780, Innsbruck Tower, service identified, continue RNAV runway 26 approach.
Continue RNAV runway 26 approach, Finnair 780. It really bothers me with this spawning in the trees. I don't know why it does that. Since the last time we flew, I haven't had that before. I can't figure out why.
Finnair 780, winds calm, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26, Finnair 780. Let's go down, flaps 3, and flaps full. Interesting clouds just in the way or our visual sight of the runway. This should be exciting. Look at that scenery.
Minimum.
A visual of the runway. Yeah, I can see the puppy lights. I can
Approaching runway 26.
Autopilot off.
$500. 400. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Finnair 780, taxi to Terminal 10 at your discretion, stay on this frequency.
Okay, we're gonna vacate the runway. Let's come. I'll turn left here. Welcome to Innsbruck, my friends. It felt a little bit hard, but we needed just to get down really fast at the beginning of the runway. Anyway, welcome to Innsbruck, Austria. I need to talk to the ATC.
Approaching runway 8.
Taxi to terminal gate 10 at my discretion, staying on the frequency Finnair 780. Okay, let's fill out the flaps and landing lights off. Let's see, runway terminal slow, strobe lights goes to auto. Start the APU and APU master switch goes on. That was some beautiful approach, guys. What do you think of that? Okay, let's taxi. We have gate, it was gate 10, right? Let's start the GSX. Terminal stand 10. No. Oh, good landing. Yeah, it was okay. Could be a little bit smoother, but I was afraid I didn't want to flare. Not that I didn't want to flare. I was afraid of doing like starting floating because it's such a short runway. You really need to nail it on the beginning. But it was, we had a calm wind. We had a perfect visual. There was a little bit of clouds on the beginning on descent. I had a hard time to see, but I saw puppy lights, and yeah, we went all manual by there. Let's start the APU blade. Need to find which one is stand 10. There's no numbers on the map, so we're gonna guess our. I think it's at the end. A bit firm, yeah. I will check that for you because I have Volanta. As soon as I parked the aircraft, I'm gonna check what was our landing rate. Look at this, beautiful. Oh my god. This airport is from iniBuilds. And this is so beautiful. Why are there no numbers on this one? The tree looks real. Yeah, it does. I agree with you. It's so good. Okay, I think it's over there. Yeah, that's the marshaller. It's all the way at the end. I mean, imagine living here. My god. So incredible. People still criticize Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 because they have the wrong setup, man. It's all about setting up your simulator according to your monitor, according to your PC. Okay, parking brake on. Perfect. APU is up and running. Perfect. Let's switch off the engine number 1 and engine number 2. Commence D board. Let's switch off the beacon light. Strobe light off. Nav log lights and seatbelt signs off. Here they come. Anyway, my friends, I really hope you enjoyed this flight. I really did that. It was a really beautiful. Love landing in Innsbruck. It has been a while ago now since I did that. It was really fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stream next weekend. The fun part of flying, 10 out of 10. Thank you so much, GT Gaming. I'm not sure if I can do this live stream next weekend, but if you are certain, I'm going to put a flight out if I'm going to find the time. If you enjoyed the flight, my friends, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more flights, and if you don't want to miss a flight, hit the subscribe button as well. You can join me on my Discord. One more thing, I promised you. Let's see our landing rate. Let's see. Flights, I think it was quite hard. Minus 425 feet per minute. That was a hard landing, guys. That was a hard landing. Yeah, harder than I wanted. Nevertheless, we made it. Jackson Hole next stream? Where is Jackson Hole, man? Paulina, thank you. So it was a pleasure. Thank you for joining. What is going to be the next 4K? Next 4K is going to be when I manage to do a flight. It's going to be a flight with Boeing 777 Emirates. We're going to fly from Bengaluru, India to Dubai. I'm working on that flight. I just need to find some time to get it set up. Anyway, are the passengers coming out? There's the bus. There's the bus. There, it's so loud. Anyway, as I said, hopefully we have a live stream next weekend again. I'm gonna working on that full flight as well. Hopefully, as I said, during the week. And yeah. Oh damn, sounds good. Innsbruck not available, I think. Okay. Anyway, my friends, this is gonna be thank you from me, and big thank you for being with me on this flight. Hopefully next weekend again. Can't promise anything, but make sure to subscribe to not miss a flight. And yeah, I wish you a pleasant evening and a great week, my friends. Once again, big thank you for joining in and flying with me. Adios, arrivederci, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
United 256, wind 0108, where we run like Pacific off. Let's take off 1 right, United 256.